Michael. Tyler, Coach Brennan said you've been working on some adjustments lately, maybe trying to hit it a little straighter versus having a little bit of a draw. How did that help your confidence coming into this game, and then as you're stepping up there to try to hit a 62-yard?
Yeah, that's been something through like this past week that I've just been working on. Just wanting to hit a straighter, more clean rotating ball that cuts the wind well. And that's something I've been working on for years, and I've talked about a lot. Like kicking is about not being a perfect kicker, but being a perfect adjuster, being a good adjuster. And so I'd say like I don't think my confidence changed going into the game. Like still felt good, still was hitting a good ball. It's pretty much the same ball, just doesn't draw as much. But it was fun this week. We drilled a lot, just with our operation, and had some good team reps. And funny enough, the last field goal that I hit before game day was a 62-yarder in practice. So going out, I was like, heck yeah, I just did this 2 days ago, which was a bunch of fun. So that was really special.
Brian?
Genesis, how important was that first fumble that you recovered, just considering the near misses that the defense has had with takeaways lately?
Yeah, all week, Coach Keene was saying the ball's going to start bouncing our way, so I felt like they did at that drive. Great job by the D-line, just swarming the ball, getting it out, and I was just in the right place, right time.
And the interception, it looked like he was scrambling all over the place. Did you just kind of see where he was throwing to?
Yeah, I was on quarterback eyes that play, so kind of just led me to where I needed to go.
Justin?
So, Quali, the last 2 games, you had a couple of fumbles. What did it mean to you to come out and have a game like you had tonight?
Fumbles is part of the game. I just felt like that, although I had 2 back-to-back games, I just felt like that ball security was the main focus on this game and getting my confidence back. And I felt like it was a good game to get my confidence back.
And then, in the second half, early on, you guys caught a rhythm, scored on multiple possessions. What do you think turned around for you guys there late?
Just finishing. All week in practice, it's all about finishing. Defense be having the momentum during practice, and offense to take it back, and defense take it. So like just having the mode and finishing plays and drives.
Brian?
For any of you guys, just how much does just getting 1 win to end this streak, can you build off that to just kind of create the momentum? Anyone?
I'll speak on it, just because I was here through the 2020 and 2021 season, and obviously it's it's a different situation, but when you're going on that, it's very easy to let outside noise and let kind of doubt creep in, and something that this team has harped on and been really hammering down on for the past couple of weeks, even through the losses, was we talk about our brotherhood. That's something that is really special about this team, how the guys love each other, play for each other, care for each other. And so to come out and see the fruits of that, especially coming off a bye week where we worked really hard, we got after it in the weight room, got after it on the practice field, and spent a lot of time together. Like seeing the fruits of that's really special, and it helps, kind of readjust your target to go after the next game. And we talked about it. It's 1 game at a time. We have our first opponent's Houston, and now it's on to TCU. And so it's a really cool thing to come out with a win this week.
Michael? 2 questions for Genesis. How much did the defense's collective performance against UCF kind of motivate you guys heading into this game?
Yeah, it was definitely motivating, but I feel like we had the motivation already. Just realizing like how we didn't respond in the UCF game. We know we need to pick it up throughout practice that week, so we just attacked practice day by day, just giving our best, competing with the offense. They definitely made us better throughout the week, and it showed on game day.
Sure, and then you guys used defense where you really crowded the line of scrimmage. A lot of guys were standing up, and you didn't know whether they were going to rush or drop back. Why do you think that look was effective?
I feel like it was just something new that we added in. It was a new look that we added this week, so they hadn't seen it before, and I feel like it was a good change-up for us.
Chris?
We just asked Coach Brennan about this, but I'm not sure if you guys are aware, the Pride of Arizona Marching Band received the Souther Trophy during halftime today, which is often referred to as the Heisman of college marching band. You can only win the award once in the program's history. Just curious what the Pride of Arizona means to you, how you guys engage with them kind of throughout the game, and what them being in the stands does to help juice you guys up throughout the game.
Yeah, that's a fun one. Through high school, like I was involved in orchestra, not band, but one thing that being around like those fine arts people, they put a lot of work into their craft. Like we see them on our field marching all the time. You know, they're always right outside the stadium here, drum lines going while we're walking out to practice. So that's really cool hearing that that's paid off for them. You know, it's fun for us because they're consistent. Like they show up and they've got a lot of energy and they have fun, and you know, they create a good atmosphere and they're super supportive. So for them to receive that, like that's super cool.
Tyler, I don't know. Obviously, we're not going to talk to you until I don't know when. But how excited are you for the TCU game coming up here in your hometown?
I'm excited. It'll be fun. Yeah, see my family, go out for another game with these guys, and yeah, keep it rolling.
And then, Quali, when you see T-Mac make like a touchdown catch and even that one-handed catch on the sideline, like what goes through your mind when you see something like that? What kind of player is he?
You remember that interview with Larry Fitzgerald and talk about practice? Like he make all those catches. Same thing with T-Mac during practice. He make just unbelievable catches, and him just doing that is like he's a special guy, and it just gives everybody motivation because like, oh, that's T-Mac. That's just a T-Mac play. Only T-Mac can make those plays. So he's just a special guy.
For Genesis and Quali, when you see him running out there to attempt a 62-yarder at the end of the half, what goes through your mind? And then when he makes it, what do you think that did to the team?
I'll go first. So I was jogging off the field, and I just knew he's gonna make it. I gave him a high five. I said, "You got this." And when I just saw it go through the uprights, I was just so excited for him.
Oh yeah, no, it was a great opportunity for him to show what he could do. He'd be doing it in practice all the time. We'd be moving to get out of his way, so I know he had it in him. But it was just cool to see, cool to experience it with him.
What do you think it did for the team going in the locker room?
Oh yeah, I feel like it definitely changed momentum. I was running out there with him. I was super lit. I was jumping on him, and we came in the locker room. We was excited, so I felt like it definitely carried over to the second half.
Chris? Genesis, defense forced 4 turnovers on downs tonight. Is there something that you guys were doing that provided a little bit more pressure or was a little bit tougher against Houston's offensive front, or what was working for the defense tonight in that regard?
Yeah, we just stick to what we knew. We always swung the ball, always think ball when we're around it. Second man too, always try to go after the ball. So we were throughout the whole week, we were just honing in on that think ball. So they finally started to come back our way.
Justin? So Coach Brennan, Genesis, Coach Brennan talked about population at the football. How much did they emphasize that to you guys this week?
Oh yeah, all week. Coach Keen always says takeaways come in bunches, so we hadn't got some the past couple weeks, but they came in a bunch this week.
And then question for all you guys. So obviously you guys, your bowl hopes are still alive. How do you guys view the next 2 weeks coming up here?
1 week at a time. We focus on TCU, then after that ASU, but our focus right now is on TCU and beating TCU.
Go back middle.
Quali, coach said you guys had a really good bye week of practice, so how maybe did the practice impact the game?
We did a lot of crossovers against our starting defense, and I feel like that physicality really helped everybody, all 22 people in the field. I just feel like we had so many crossover periods during practice, it make offset defense better.
We have time for one more question. Michael?
Quali, how important is it to remain patient with the run game, which you guys weren't really, there weren't a lot of goals early on, and then you finally broke one, and then you ended up with over 100 yards?
That's just part of playing running back. It's never clear, or the hole's never open. You just make holes open. I just felt like the O-line just worked their butts off and just making little like small holes for me and Kendrick to get through. And I just say like we went to halftime, talk about we need to run the ball, we need to like keep our defense off the field. So I feel like we took that personal and we started running the ball more and like being more physical.
All right, that's our time.
Thank you.